Hey guys, Cameron from Anime Chat Reviews. Today we're reviewing Asura Cryin, requested to us by Shadow Dragon Studios. Thanks for watching. The storyline revolves around Tomoharu, a high school student who has just moved into a new apartment and finds himself mixed up in a magical conflict. After receiving a weird briefcase, his new place is invaded and becomes a war zone. Asura Cryin is a fantasy anime in which demons, supernatural beings, mechanical beings, and magic all exist in the same world. It's a pretty cool concept. The beginning of this anime is another cliche one, where the main protagonist gets involved into a strange conflict because of a mysterious item. At first the anime is kind of confusing as it doesn't follow a proper sequence, which gives the viewer a kind of a bad impression to begin with. The main character seems like he has very little potential and is pretty useless, which is quite a common trope for the main character, and with the introduction of so many female characters, it has a harem vibe to it. The story is centered on a high school student called Tomoharu, who is haunted by the ghost of his childhood friend, Misao. After moving into a new dormitory, he expects to continue his normal life until he receives a strange, locked, mysterious briefcase given to him by his brother with no instructions. At first, he plans to leave it in storage. However, his house is overrun by multiple groups of people that are after that briefcase. Even though Tomo and Misao don't know the purpose of the briefcase, they find themselves involved in this strange magical conflict from which they cannot escape. Let us briefly discuss the characters of this anime, considering they are key. You got Tomoharu, or Tomo for short, who is our main protagonist. His mother has recently remarried and doesn't want him interfering with her newlywed life. Thus, Tomoharu takes the opportunity to live on his own and moves into a dormitory upon entering high school. Then we have Misao, Tomoharu's childhood friend who died in a plane accident 3 years earlier and is the main heroine for this series. She appears to Tomoharu as a ghost-like image. Next is Kanade, the second female heroine. She's a demon with supernatural powers and befriends Tomoharu. She has a serious personality and her eyes become different colours when she uses her powers. We also have Anie, a young, genius blonde-haired demon who has recently transferred to Tomoharu's school and is placed into his care to help protect her from a demon hunter. The art and animation aren't that great, but they're not bad either. They're pretty stock standard for the year that they came out. The only thing that looks good is the mechs. I don't normally like 3D modelling used in anime, but this is blended really well with the regular animation. The anime is colourful, especially the surroundings, but battle effects are nothing to write home about, and the character designs are pretty ordinary. The soundtracks are pretty good, they seem to flow really well, but I only like the opening song. Especially the chorus, because it blends well with the opening animation, giving it an older style opening. The ending is pretty bland, and the sad tone just doesn't really fit with the anime. To sum everything up, the plot is really confusing and doesn't actually go anywhere. With each new episode introducing new characters and subplots, they don't actually solve a lot of the previous issues. The characters' fighting patterns are all the same, and there's no real originality to it. The good thing about the storyline though is there are portions of funny moments and humour, but that doesn't quite make up for the plot's shortcomings. The characters are very common, with generic personalities for a harem-style anime, and the main character is pretty uninteresting. The mech animation is the best part of this anime, with the soundtrack being alright. I only enjoyed watching this anime a little bit, but that was mostly because of the humour. So all in all, I'm going to give Asura Cryin a 2. Sorry Shadow Dragon Studios, I didn't find this anime to be anything special, but I would recommend others watch it if they really want to.
Thanks for watching the video.
Please like and subscribe.